First thing is to define at a high level what you're trying to achieve. What's my philosophy towards ESG, sustainable investment? And then once you've defined that, really what you're trying to achieve, you then say, well, asset class by asset class, what makes sense in each case? And so there may be, for example, asset classes like, Australian equities where you implement screens and a positive tilt towards sustainability. When you move over into fixed income, part of your overarching philosophy may be to achieve positive impact. And so then you can incorporate impact there, whereas it would be much harder to do in Australian equities. Then finally, within global, you might find that you look at the markets and you say, well, okay, I'm comfortable with a lot of developed markets. How do I feel about some of the emerging markets? And then it might be that if the overarching philosophy encompasses, well, I'm comfortable with less good but improving governance, then maybe I'll be actually quite happy with some of those countries where the governance is not currently as good, but it's changing in the right direction, because that catalyst for change can be a catalyst for revaluation of assets. And so I think ultimately it comes down to a top-down set of principles, which may include some negative screens, which you want it to be as consistent as possible across all the underlying asset classes, but then case-by-case implementation of that within each asset class, taking into account the specific characteristics and nuances and just the practicality of it.